Let me show you the setup that smart money traders, funded traders, and institutional desks use to enter the market at the most precise levels possible, while retail traders are getting trapped on the wrong side wondering what just happened. This concept is called an order block. And before you click off thinking this is just another indicator video or another recycled Forex tip, it is not. This is one of the core concepts inside ICT methodology, inner circle trader. And when you truly understand what an order block is, why it forms, and how banks and institutions actually use it to fill their positions, you will never look at a price chart the same way again. Here is the reality of how this market works that nobody tells beginners. Banks and large institutions cannot just enter a multi-million-dollar position in one click the way you and I can enter a trade. Their orders are so large that if they tried to buy all at once, they would move the market against themselves before they even finished filling. So what do? They engineer specific price levels. They create areas where they can quietly accumulate or distribute their positions without the market noticing. Those areas are order blocks. They are the fingerprints that institutional money leaves behind on the chart. And once you know how to identify them, you stop fighting the market and start following the people who actually move it. What is an order block and how to identify one on your chart? A bullish order block is the last bearish candle, the last red candle, before a strong, impulsive move upward. Think about what that means. Before price launches higher in a powerful bullish impulse, institutions were quietly buying inside that last red candle. Price moved down slightly to trigger retail stop losses, collect liquidity sitting below recent lows, and allow the big players to fill their buy orders at the best possible price. Then once they are filled, boom, price rockets up and retail traders who were short get destroyed. That last red candle before the explosion upward is your bullish order block. On the flip side, a bearish order block is the last green candle before a strong, impulsive move downward. Same concept. Institutions were selling into that last green candle while retail traders were looking at bullish momentum and buying straight into institutional sell orders. The candle that immediately precedes a strong, impulsive move in the opposite direction is always your order block. To confirm it is a valid order block and not just a random candle, you need two things. First, the move away from that candle must be strong and impulsive. Multiple candles in one direction with little to no pullback, breaking structure clearly. Second, there should be a noticeable imbalance or gap left behind after that move, which in ICT terms is called a fair value gap, meaning price moved so fast in one direction that it left an inefficiency in the market that it will want to come back and fill. If you have a strong candle, a clean impulse away, and a fair value gap, you have a high probability order block. Now here is the step-by-step entry system, and this is where it gets precise. After identifying your order block and finding an FVG, you do not chase the move. You wait. You mark the high and low of the order block candle on your chart. Also, you mark that fair value gap. Now for a bullish order block, the zone you care about is the body of that last bearish candle, specifically the area from the candle's open down to its close. For a bearish order block, it is the body of the last bullish candle from the open down to the close. Those two price levels form your entry zone. Now you wait for price to retrace back into that zone. When price comes back and taps into the order block zone, that is your entry trigger. You enter long on a bullish order block retest, or short on a bearish order block retest. Your stop loss goes below the low of the entire order block candle for a bullish entry, not just the body, the full wick, because if price trades below that level, the order block has been violated and the setup is invalidated. For a bearish entry, your stop loss goes above the high of the order block candle. For take profit, your minimum target is the origin of the move, the point where price originally launched from before it came back to retest your zone. That typically gives you a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 risk reward naturally, because you are entering at the base of the move and targeting the destination the impulse was heading toward. On higher time frame order blocks, the daily and 4-hour, you can often target the next major liquidity pool, which could be a previous high, a previous low, or a weekly level sitting above or below price. Most traders will watch this video, think it makes sense, and then go back to trading random levels with no structure and no edge. Do not be that trader. You now have a framework that institutional money actually uses. Mark your order blocks, wait for the retest, respect the kill zones, and let the setup come to you.